Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2026 and welcome to the draw of Flagging New Year, which will take place in just a couple of weekends' time. This is a tournament run annually by Scottish Flag Football, and as always, here at the Way We HNC it, we are delighted to be helping out a little bit with the draw because we do love nothing better than a draw. My name is Bez. I will be your host for this evening, moving all the teams around. Well, Cami, welcome to the draw.
Hello.
Welcome to 2026. You are going to be selecting which teams go in which groups, or at least which numbered squares go under which group's heading. So how are you, sir? Did you have a good festive period?
I don't know what day it is. I'm unsure how many beers I've drank, how much cheese I've eaten.
So much cheese.
But
So much cheese. So much cheese every year. But yes, so welcome everyone on YouTube as well and joining us from around the UK and Europe. Hopefully you've all had a happy and wholesome festive period. So the way that this is going to work is that Cami is going to tell me where to put the numbers group by group, and then we will reveal the entire group in one go. Rather than individual teams. So you're going to get the big reveal as we go. So as per the graphics that went out a couple of weeks ago, the yellow is pot 1, the green is pot 2, the black is pot 3, orange is pot 4, and the blue is pot 5. So if you know which pot you were in, you're in there somewhere. Otherwise, it'll just be a surprise and it'll be an adventure because nobody knows what day it is anyway. So let's rock and roll. So Cami, you can start with yellow, or you can do what you want here.
we'll go. No, I need to do it in order. My brain can't handle it otherwise. We'll start basic. We'll go yellow 1 to group 1.
Yellow 1 to group 1. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I feel like I'm on countdown. 3 from the top and 6 from the bottom, or whatever they say. I'll take green 3.
Green 3.
And green 8.
And green 8. Oh, well, there you go. There's your first spoiler of the night. Cheltenham Neptunes to group number 1.
They will be accompanied by black 4.
Black 4. Okie doke.
And finally, orange. Oh, sorry, not finally. Orange 1.
Yeah, so these were all kind of randomized beforehand, so they're not the order that they were appeared in on the pots. So don't worry about that if you're watching at home. Okay, finally, the final team, Cami.
Blue 4.
Blue 4. All right, there we are. Group number 1 in the books. Moving on to group number 2.
We will go yellow 2.
Yellow 2.
And then we will go green 1.
Green 1.
Green 7.
Green 7. Delicious.
With black 2.
2.
And orange 4.
Orange 4. There
And
we are.
Finally, blue 3.
Blue 3. So one thing, just while we're going through this to remember, is that there was the Celtic Tigers. I think they were in pot number 3. They have been replaced the last minute by the Grangemouth Colts. So I think they're going to say Team X or the Celtic Tigers, but we'll deal with that when we do the big reveal. So don't worry. That you may have seen a post saying we need an extra team, but all the slots are full, which is good. So you will know your opponents at the end. So halfway through, Cami, where are we going next?
3.
Yellow 3 to group 3, which will give us number 4 to number 4.
And then we will go 2 and 4 to group 3, please.
2 and 4 to group 3.
I did not make that any easier for you.
It's all right. And then these ones can go over here.
And then black 1 to group 3.
Black 1 to group 3, which will give us black 3 to group 4.
And then orange 3 to group 3.
Orange 3 to Group 3.
And
Orange to there.
Just to be a pain in the arse, I'm going to put 2 to 3 and 1 to 4.
2 to 3 and 1 to 4. Okay, there we are. Right, now then, time for the big reveals. So, because we already know someone in Group 1, we'll start over there. So, our Pot 1 team in Group number 1, the Carluke Cobras, the one of the home teams, I guess. I'm not sure what's closer by meterage, Carluke or Central Glasgow to Motherwell. So Carluke Cobras at number 1. The Buckinghamshire Wolves will join them. The Cheltenham Neptunes, which we already obviously knew. Out of pot, the Black Pot, we're going to have the Dunboyne Wildcats.
Perfect.
Kalikaku into Group number 1.
Dunboyne will be happy with that.
And Edinburgh Outlaws. Dunboyne versus Kalikaku in the groups once again.
Final? No, quarter-final from last year.
Yes, thrilling quarter-final that it was as well last year. So, a mouth-watering matchup there. As well as the Tunes in there as well, and the Outlaws in there, two Premiership teams. That's a good group. That's a good start to a morning in Motherwell. So we all know they can do it up and down the country over the summer, but can they do it on a cold Saturday in Motherwell? We are about to find out. Fantastic. We are up and running. Okay, into group number 2, we have Aberdeen Flag Football, the Norwich Nomads. Got a lot of stock in both those teams. We've got the Newcastle Blackhawks, Cammy, friends of yours. We've got the Craigavon Cowboys coming over once again, the West Lothian Chargers, and the Dutch Mambas for a little bit of international flair in this group. Yeah, absolutely delicious, and
again
could go any way there.
Solid group. Depends who. I think Craigavon are probably going to be the team that suffer most from our Irish contingent. Well, now that Celtic Tigers aren't there.
Celtic Tigers aren't there, so they could be back up to full strength. And I've got there's a good bunch of dudes over there, and so we'll see
Former how MVP of Friends of the Show will be joining the Craigavon Cowboys.
There we go, Big Sam. So yes, very good group again. Very good group. Okay, into number 3, and we have the Grangemouth Broncos. Our former champion team there. We have the Manchester Titans. They'll be delighted about that. We have Flagging Ball Z. We have Weapon X. So that's the Grangemouth.
We got Grangemouth Derby.
Grangemouth Colts. So we've got a Grangemouth Derby. We've got Rex's Midnight Runners. Me and my boys. And then finally, our international contingent will be Air Assault. So quite the GB heavy, quite the British heavy group there. But with a couple of ringer teams in, then in these 3 could get folk from all over the place. So that'll be an exciting one to watch out for. Pardon?
Maybe an Iron Man or something.
Actually play Flag and Ball Z quite a lot. Weirdly, tend to bump into each other quite a lot. So yeah, that's all good. And then obviously very familiar with everybody else, which means obviously if you've done the maths and you know your team, you can work out where you are in here somewhere. So our defending champion Glasgow Hornets will be in Group 4 with the Salford Scorpions, VPP, the Shamrock Shakes, Border City Centurions, and the Arona 65ers. So you get the Arona coming over for the first time, so you'll get a crack at them.
Played them at Champions Bowl in October, and I've said since then that I knew they were coming for a while, and I wanted to play them again. I think they're going to be ridiculously good in 24-minute format because they run option QB like nobody else in Europe. So that'll be a good game. That'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Love that. Very excited to see that. And obviously the Shamrock Shakes, we saw them last year at was it Ironman last year? We saw them last year?
No, they came over for Flagging
They'll
New
be
Year.
flagging a year. They came over last year, yeah. So they're welcoming them back to Motherwell once again.
Hopefully not in the same fashion, because they were our first game and we weren't very kind to them. But
you're not very kind to most teams, to be honest, Cammy. So yeah, there you have it. That is our Flagging New Year. That's the draw. This is who you'll be at. This is what Sunday looks like. Top two teams will qualify for the top bracket on Saturday, with then the middle two and the bottom two just breaking off into various brackets, which will be very, very exciting. So we'll see how Sunday goes. Yeah, that probably wraps up the draw section for this weekend. And yeah, we'll catch you again very soon with the full preview show on the horizon. We'll probably try and get that recorded to start the new year next week. So yeah, very excited about that. Very excited to see you all again in Motherwell. Make sure that you be a friend and come and say hi to a friend, and we will see you. See you on the park. So thanks everyone. Enjoy the rest of your holiday period if you're taking one. It's goodbye from Cammy.
Goodbye.
It is goodbye from me. Goodbye and Happy New Year. That is the way we HN see it.